Welcome to our channel. Today, we're talking about the book, The Law of Success by Napoleon Hill.
Oh, yeah.
This book is,
Classic.
it's packed with wisdom, timeless wisdom for transforming your life.
It really is.
And you know, it's amazing how Hill interviewed hundreds of successful people, from inventors to entrepreneurs, to distill their secrets to achievement.
Yeah.
And speaking of success, if you're looking for an extra boost of motivation,
Okay.
check out Affirmifyjourney.com.
Interesting.
They have personalized affirmations based on your zodiac sign.
Oh, wow.
It's a fun way to kickstart your day with a positive mindset.
Yeah.
But now let's dive into the fascinating world of the law of success itself.
All right. So what's really intriguing is how Hill's whole journey began.
Okay.
This chance encounter with Andrew Carnegie, the steel tycoon,
Oh, wow.
sparked this massive 20-year study of success.
Really?
Imagine the impact of that one meeting.
Yeah, just one meeting changing everything.
Right.
So let's unpack this idea of imagination. Hill really hammers home its importance.
He does.
He's not talking about just daydreaming, though, right?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so.
It's about consciously using your imagination to visualize your goals, almost like creating a mental blueprint before you even start building.
I see.
Hill believed this is essential for achieving anything great.
Yeah?
He even gives examples of people who use their imagination to pull off seemingly impossible things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like that real estate developer
Yes.
who envisioned a lake where there was just empty land?
Exactly.
Wow.
He saw the potential for a recreational area before anyone else.
Uh-huh.
And that vision helped him turn a huge profit.
So it's about seeing the possibilities
Yeah,
before they even exist.
that's a great way to put it.
Okay.
Hill even goes a step further and talks about thought vibration and the mastermind,
Okay.
connecting them to scientific ideas of his time.
Okay. Those sound a little out there.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Hill was fascinated by new technologies,
Oh, right.
like wireless communication,
Uh-huh.
and saw parallels with the power of thought.
Okay.
He believed that thoughts are a form of energy that can influence others and even attract resources.
Kind of like the law of attraction, but with a more scientific twist.
That's a good comparison. But Hill's mastermind concept takes this even further.
Okay.
He argued that when like-minded individuals come together, focused on a common goal with a spirit of harmony,
Okay.
they create a sort of super brain capable of amazing things.
Like a hive mind, almost.
In a way, yeah.
Okay.
It's about amplifying your power through collaboration.
Did he have any real-world examples of this mastermind in action?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
One of his favorite examples was the alliance of Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, and Harvey Firestone.
Wow.
Think about the combined brain power of those three giants.
Yeah, that's some serious brain power.
Right.
They revolutionized the automobile industry and shaped American culture in ways we still feel today.
For sure.
So you're saying that our thoughts have real power, and surrounding ourselves with the right people can amplify that power.
That's the essence of it. And it all ties back to Hill's belief that success is not just about luck or talent,
Okay.
but about understanding and harnessing these fundamental principles.
Makes you think about the company you keep and the energy you bring to your goals.
Right.
Now, the law of success also talks about conquering fear,
Oh, absolutely.
those things that hold us back from taking action.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Hill identified 6 basic fears that he believed are common to most people.
Okay.
The fear of poverty,
Mm-hmm.
death, ill health,
Mm-hmm.
loss of love, old age, and criticism.
Those are pretty universal fears when you think about it.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine anyone not relating to at least one of those.
Exactly. And Hill believed that fear is the biggest obstacle to success. He felt that learning to overcome these fears is absolutely crucial for achieving your goals.
So did he offer any practical advice
He did.
on how to actually do that?
Yeah.
Because facing your fears head on can be pretty daunting.
Oh, for sure. Hill shared his own personal stories and examples from the successful people he studied.
Okay.
One anecdote that really stands out is the story of an advertising solicitor who was terrified of rejection.
I think a lot of us can relate to that feeling.
Oh, definitely.
What did he do to overcome that fear?
He decided to deliberately target the toughest clients,
Oh, wow.
the ones everyone else had given up on.
They're like the opposite of what you would normally do.
Exactly.
I mean-
By forcing himself to face that fear head on,
Okay.
he not only conquered it, but became one of the most successful salespeople in his company.
So he turned his biggest weakness
Yeah.
into his greatest strength.
That's pretty inspiring.
Yeah, it really is.
Hill believed that we can all apply this principle to our own lives. Identify your fears, figure out a plan to confront them,
Hmm.
and you'll emerge stronger and more capable.
It's like that saying, feel the fear and do it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But Hill gives it a more strategic approach, right?
Absolutely. He provides a framework for understanding and tackling fear,
Okay,
not just blindly charging ahead.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
building on this idea of conquering fear,
Mm-hmm.
Hill also stressed the importance of having a definite purpose.
He believed that having a clear vision
Yeah,
and a plan is essential for success, didn't he?
he did.
It's not enough to just dream.
Right.
You have to have a roadmap to get there.
That's exactly it.
Okay, so,
Hill argued that you should clearly define your 5-year goals,
okay.
determine the value you can offer,
Mhm.
and commit to delivering that value in advance.
So it's about having a tangible plan,
Right.
not just a vague desire.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's like setting a destination in your GPS before you start driving.
Mm-hmm.
You need to know where you're going.
That's a great analogy. And just like with a GPS, you might encounter detours or roadblocks along the way,
Uh-huh.
but having that clear destination in mind
Yeah.
keeps you moving in the right direction.
And speaking of roadmaps, Hill was a big believer in financial discipline, wasn't he?
Oh, he was.
He talked about the habit of saving and the law of increasing returns.
He did. And he wasn't just talking about becoming a millionaire.
Okay.
He provided compelling evidence to show how even small, regular savings can grow significantly over time.
I see.
He even shared his own struggles with money,
Oh, really?
including going bankrupt.
Wait, he went bankrupt.
He did.
That's surprising,
It is. But
considering his focus on success.
his story is a powerful reminder that setbacks are part of the journey.
Yeah, I guess so.
That experience forced him to confront his own financial habits
Okay.
and develop a system for saving.
So it's not about how much you earn,
Right.
but about how you manage what you have.
Yeah.
Even small, consistent actions
Mm-hmm.
can lead to big results over time.
That's a key takeaway from Hill's work.
Okay.
He encouraged everyone, regardless of their income level,
Mm-hmm.
to examine their spending habits and implement a system for saving.
I see.
It's about building a solid financial foundation brick by brick.
It's a really empowering message.
It is.
Reminds me of that saying, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today.
Oh, yeah.
Even small steps taken now can make a huge difference in the future.
Exactly. It's about shifting your mindset
Okay.
from immediate gratification
Hmm.
to long-term thinking.
That's a good point. Yeah. Yeah.
Hill also talked about the importance of going the extra mile, didn't he?
He did. Rendering more service than what's expected.
Right.
And that was something that he really...
This was a core principle for him.
Yeah.
He believed that consistently exceeding expectations,
Mm.
both in your work and personal life,
Okay.
brings long-term benefits that far outweigh the initial effort.
And he had a personal story about this, right?
He did.
Something about declining a speaking fee?
Yes. He tells the story of a time when he was invited to give a lecture
Okay.
and refused the speaking fee because he felt adequately compensated.
So he just did it out of the goodness of his heart.
Basically, yeah. He believed that this act of going above and beyond would activate what he called the law of increasing returns.
The law of increasing returns.
Yeah.
Okay, and what happened?
Right.
Did this law of increasing returns actually work?
The school president was so impressed by his generosity that he publicly praised Hill to the students
Oh, wow.
and encouraged everyone to subscribe to his magazine.
Really?
The result, Hill received over $6,000 in subscriptions within a week.
Wow, talk about reaping the rewards of going the extra mile.
Right. That was a huge sum of money back then.
It sounds like those unexpected acts of service can create a ripple effect,
They do.
coming back to you in surprising ways.
It's a great example of how generosity can lead to unexpected abundance.
So it's not about expecting something in return,
Right.
but about creating value
Yeah.
and contributing to the success of others.
Exactly.
It seems like a lot of Hill's principles are interconnected, right?
They are.
Imagination fuels your vision.
Mm-hmm.
A definite purpose guides your actions.
Mm-hmm.
Financial discipline builds a solid foundation.
Yes.
And going the extra mile creates a cycle of abundance.
You've got it. These principles work together to create a powerful framework for achieving lasting success.
This has been really insightful. Hill's the law of success. is packed with wisdom that's still relevant today.
Absolutely. It's a book that can truly transform your life if you apply its principles.
It's clear that Hill's work is packed with valuable insights for anyone seeking to improve their lives. We've explored the power of imagination, the importance of financial discipline, the unexpected rewards of going the extra mile, and so much more. We'll be back in a flash to continue our deep dive into Napoleon Hill's The Law of Success.
Looking forward to it.
Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. We've been exploring some of the amazing principles in Napoleon Hill's The Law of Success.
Yeah.
And it's clear that this book has some serious wisdom to offer.
It does.
And one of the concepts that stands out, especially in our fast-paced world, is the importance of self-control.
Oh, yeah.
It's something we all struggle with,
Big time.
wouldn't you say?
For sure, for sure.
With so many distractions and temptations,
Right.
it can feel almost impossible sometimes.
Totally.
So how does Hill approach this idea of self-control?
Well, Hill saw self-control as the key to effectively channeling your energy
Okay.
and reaching your goals. He points out that a lack of self-control can show up in so many ways,
Oh, yeah. I could see it.
from overspending and procrastination to
Okay.
getting caught up in negative emotions like anger or
Yeah.
resentment.
So it's not just about resisting that extra slice of cake,
Right.
but about having mastery over your thoughts and actions in every area of life.
Exactly. Hill really emphasized that controlling your thoughts is the foundation for controlling your actions.
Okay.
He believed that if you let negative thoughts take over, it's just a matter of time before those thoughts manifest in negative behaviors.
It's like that saying, you are what you think,
Right.
but taken to a whole new level.
Exactly.
But how do you actually put this idea of self-control into practice?
Yeah.
It's easy to say, but much harder to do.
Oh, for sure.
So,
Hill offers some practical strategies.
okay.
One of the most important is learning to control your reactions
Okay.
to challenging situations.
Like if somebody cuts you off in traffic.
Yeah, well, he shares a story
Okay.
about a time when he was publicly criticized by a newspaper editor.
Ooh,
I can only imagine how frustrating that must have been.
that must have been tough to deal with.
Yeah.
How did Hill react in that situation?
Instead of getting defensive or retaliating, he chose to forgive the editor, recognizing that holding on to anger wouldn't benefit him in the long run.
Wow.
He even turned that experience into a lesson, writing, "You have a tremendous advantage over the man who does you an injury. You have it within your power to forgive him, while he has no such advantage over you."
That's a really powerful perspective.
It is.
It frames forgiveness as a form of self-empowerment, not just letting someone off the hook.
Exactly. Hill believed that forgiveness frees you from the burden of negativity,
Okay.
allowing you to move forward with clarity and strength.
So practicing self-control isn't about suppressing your emotions,
Right.
but about channeling them in a way that serves you.
Precisely.
Okay.
Hill argues that mastering your emotions gives you an advantage in all areas of life.
Okay.
You become less reactive, more focused,
Yeah.
and better equipped to navigate the inevitable challenges that come your way.
It's like building mental resilience, isn't it?
Yeah,
That ability to bounce back from setbacks
exactly.
without letting them derail you.
And Hill saw that resilience as a cornerstone of effective leadership.
Okay.
He believed that true leaders
Yeah.
are the ones who can manage their own emotions
Okay.
and inspire others through their actions.
And speaking of leadership,
Okay.
The Law of Success dedicates an entire section to that topic.
It does.
Didn't he include a powerful address on leadership
He did?
by a military officer, Major C.A. Bach?
Yes. And Major Bach's insights are incredibly relevant. Whether you're leading a company, a community group, or even just your own family.
What were some of the key takeaways from Major Bach's address?
Right.
What did he see as the hallmarks of a true leader?
Well, Bach emphasized that true leadership goes beyond just giving orders
Okay.
or having a fancy title. It's about inspiring others through your actions, your
Okay.
character,
Uh-huh.
and your unwavering dedication to a shared vision.
So it's about walking the walk, not just talking the talk, leading by example.
Precisely. Bach highlighted 3 essential elements of leadership:
Yeah.
physical energy,
Okay.
mental energy, and moral ascendancy.
Okay, let's break those down a bit.
Right.
What exactly did he mean by physical energy?
Physical energy represents a leader's vitality,
Okay.
their stamina,
Uh-huh.
their ability to withstand pressure,
Mhm.
and keep going even when things get tough.
So it's not just about physical strength,
Right.
but about mental toughness and perseverance as well.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's about having the energy and willpower to see things through, no matter what obstacles you encounter.
And what about mental energy? What qualities fall into that category?
Mental energy encompasses a leader's knowledge,
Okay.
their ability to make decisions quickly and effectively, and their capacity for strategic thinking.
So it's about being smart and decisive,
Right.
but also about having a clear understanding of the big picture.
Yeah.
And the steps needed to get there.
You got it. And finally, there's moral ascendancy.
Okay.
This one might sound a bit more abstract, but it's arguably the most important element of leadership.
It sounds like it's about character and integrity.
It is.
What did Major Bach have to say about that?
Moral ascendancy refers to a leader's integrity,
Okay.
their fairness,
Mm-hmm.
their genuine concern for the well-being of those they lead. It's about earning respect and trust through your actions and the way you treat others.
So it's about being someone people want to follow,
Right.
not someone they feel obligated to obey out of fear or authority.
Exactly. Bogg argued that leaders who possess moral ascendancy
Okay.
inspire a level of loyalty and dedication that goes far beyond mere obedience.
I see.
Their followers are driven by a genuine desire
Okay.
to contribute to the shared vision.
That's a powerful distinction.
It is.
It makes me think about another concept Hill talked about, enthusiasm.
Okay.
How does that fit into the leadership equation?
Hill was a firm believer that enthusiasm is contagious.
Oh, yeah.
He felt that a leader's passion and excitement
Uh-huh.
could ignite the passions of their followers
Okay.
and create a shared sense of purpose.
It's like a spark that sets a fire, wouldn't you say? That energy can be incredibly motivating.
That's a great analogy.
And Hill gives lots of examples of how enthusiasm can transform ordinary individuals
Right.
into extraordinary achievers.
He does.
He tells a story about a young man who went from being a homeless drifter
Yeah.
to earning a good living. Right.
Yes.
All because of a newfound sense of enthusiasm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That story really highlights the power of self-belief and enthusiasm.
Yeah, it really does.
This young man was at rock bottom, but after reading Hill's book, Self-Confidence,
Okay.
he was inspired to turn his life around.
Really?
He approached potential employers with a newfound sense of purpose and passion,
Okay.
and his genuine belief in himself was infectious.
It's amazing how a shift in mindset can lead to such a drastic change in outcomes.
It is.
It reminds me of the idea that whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Your beliefs really do shape your reality.
Absolutely. And that's something Hill emphasized throughout the Law to Success.
Okay.
It's not just about talent or resources, it's about your mindset and your belief in yourself.
And Hill also stressed the importance of finding work that aligns with your natural talents and passions, didn't he?
He did.
It's not just about finding a job,
Right.
but about finding your calling.
He believed that true success comes not just from financial rewards,
Okay.
but also from the satisfaction of doing work that you find meaningful and enjoyable.
So it's not all about the money.
Not at all.
Okay.
He even suggested that choosing a career solely based on earning potential can lead to unhappiness and a sense of unfulfillment.
So you might end up with a big bank account,
Right.
but an empty heart.
Absolutely.
So he's saying money isn't everything.
He argued that aligning your work with your natural abilities and interests
Okay.
is crucial for long-term happiness and success.
So it's about finding that sweet spot where your skills and passions intersect,
Exactly.
creating a path to both success and fulfillment.
Precisely. And Hill provides some practical advice for figuring out what that path looks like for you.
Good.
He suggests reflecting on your past experiences, identifying the things you naturally excel at,
Okay.
and looking for opportunities that align with your passions.
It's like a treasure hunt. But the treasure is your own unique talents and passions.
I love that analogy.
And Hill gives you a map to find it.
And his insights on finding your calling are just as relevant today
Yeah, I can see that.
as they were when he wrote The Law of Success. In fact, with so many people feeling trapped in unfulfilling jobs,
Right.
his message is probably more important than ever.
It's about creating a life you're truly passionate about.
Yeah.
Not just settling for a paycheck.
Ex-
Now, Hill also delves into the power of the subconscious mind, doesn't he?
He does.
That always seemed like a bit of a mystery to me.
Yeah, it can be a complex concept.
Yeah, what did Hill actually mean by
Essentially,
Subconscious mind.
Hill saw the subconscious mind as a powerful force
Okay.
that can be programmed to work for you,
Okay.
helping you achieve your goals and overcome obstacles.
Okay. I have to admit, that still sounds a bit mystical.
Yeah.
Can you break down this idea of the subconscious mind in a way that makes sense?
Think of your subconscious mind like a control panel
Okay.
for your thoughts, actions,
Mm-hmm.
and even your circumstances.
Okay.
Hill believed that by repeatedly impressing your desires and goals upon your subconscious mind,
Mm-hmm.
you can influence your thoughts, actions, and even your circumstances.
So it's like planting seeds in your mind
Yeah,
that will eventually grow into the reality you desire.
that's a great way to put it. And Hilburn provides specific techniques for doing this,
Okay, like what?
like writing down your goals every day.
And repeating affirmations that reinforce what you want to achieve.
I can see how this connects with his emphasis on having a definite purpose
Right.
and visualizing your goals.
Exactly.
It's about aligning your conscious and subconscious mind to work together towards what you truly desire.
Exactly. Hill believed that by mastering the power of the subconscious mind,
Okay.
you could unlock incredible potential
Uh-huh.
and achieve success far beyond what you might think is possible.
It's like tapping into a hidden reservoir of power within yourself.
It is.
But what about those times when things don't go as planned?
Yeah,
Hill doesn't shy away from discussing failure, does he?
not at all. In
Okay.
fact, he emphasizes that failure is an inevitable part of the journey to success.
Okay.
He saw setbacks as valuable learning opportunities.
So it's not always a bad thing?
Right.
Okay.
He even shares his own experience of going bankrupt
Uh-huh.
and the lessons he learned
Mhm.
from that difficult time.
So he's speaking from experience,
He is.
not just theory. And his story shows that even those who achieve great success often face significant challenges.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's about how you handle those setbacks,
Okay.
how you get back up and learn from your mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
That determines your ultimate success.
So failure isn't the opposite of success.
Right.
It's a stepping stone to success.
That's a great way to think about it.
Okay.
Hill believed that it's not about avoiding failure,
Yeah.
but about learning from it
Mhm.
and using it as fuel to move forward.
Now, Hill also talked about the importance of accurate thinking, didn't he?
He did.
What did he mean by that?
He believed that success requires a clear and objective understanding of reality.
Okay.
He cautioned against letting biases,
Okay.
prejudices,
Yeah.
or emotional reasoning cloud our judgment.
So it's about seeing the world as it is.
Right.
Not as we wish it would be.
Yeah.
Or as our emotions might tell us it is.
Exactly.
Okay.
And Hill offers practical strategies for developing accurate thinking skills.
Like what?
Things like actively seeking out diverse perspectives, questioning your own assumptions,
Okay.
and relying on facts and evidence
Ah.
rather than opinions or hearsay.
It's like being a detective, constantly gathering information and piecing together the truth.
That's a good way to put it.
This emphasis on accurate thinking makes me think about another important element of success that Hill discusses: decision-making.
Yes. Hill saw decisive action as essential for achieving any worthwhile goal.
Okay.
He argued that successful people make decisions quickly and confidently and then stand firmly by their choices.
Didn't he use the example of Christopher Columbus to illustrate this point?
He did.
Okay.
He highlighted how Columbus's unwavering decision to sail west, even in the face of immense opposition,
Okay.
led to the discovery of the Americas.
That's a powerful example of how a bold decision, even when it goes against the grain,
Right.
can change the course of history.
Exactly.
So he's saying that you have to be willing to take risks and trust your gut.
And Hill's point is that indecision is a form of procrastination that can seriously hinder your progress.
Yeah, I can see that.
He encouraged readers to cultivate the habit
Okay.
of making clear, well-considered decisions and then acting on them without hesitation.
So it's not enough to just think about it.
Right.
You have to actually do something.
It's about trusting your judgment and having the courage to move forward even when there's uncertainty.
Now, along with making sound decisions,
Yeah,
Hill also stressed the importance of fairness and justice in how we interact with others, didn't he?
he did. He believed that honesty and integrity are essential for building lasting success.
Okay.
He argued that living by the golden rule,
Okay.
treat others as you would like to be treated,
Mm-hmm.
is not only ethically sound,
Uh-huh.
but also strategically advantageous.
So it's not just about being a good person.
Right.
It's also good for business.
He even suggests that practicing the golden rule can attract positive energy and opportunities into your life.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's like karma.
He believed that when you act with kindness and fairness, you create a ripple effect that benefits everyone involved.
So it's about understanding that our actions have consequences,
Right.
both for ourselves and for the world around us.
Precisely. And Hill's emphasis on the golden rule serves as a powerful reminder that true success is not just about achieving your own goals, but about contributing to a better world.
It's about creating a positive impact that extends beyond yourself.
Right.
He'll also discuss the importance of cultivating tolerance and understanding,
Yes.
especially in a world that's often divided by differences of opinion and belief.
He did. He recognized that intolerance is a major obstacle to progress.
Okay.
And that embracing diversity of thought and perspective can lead to greater understanding and innovation.
He even went so far as to say that our biggest flaw as human beings is intolerance, didn't he?
He did.
Wow, so he saw it as a really big problem.
And he urged his readers to challenge their own prejudices and biases, seeking out opportunities to learn from those who hold different viewpoints.
So don't just stay in your own echo chamber.
Right.
It's about recognizing that we can learn from everyone,
Exactly.
even those with whom we disagree.
Precisely. And in our increasingly interconnected and diverse world, Hill's message of tolerance and understanding is more important than ever.
So we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
It seems like Hill's The Law of Success truly is a comprehensive guide.
It is.
To achieving success in all areas of life.
It is. From mastering your thoughts and emotions, to finding your calling, to practicing the golden rule and embracing tolerance, Hill's principles offer a timeless roadmap for navigating the challenges and opportunities of life.
It's been a fascinating journey.
It has.
Exploring these ideas. We'll be right back to wrap up our deep dive into Napoleon Hill's The Law of Success. Stay tuned for the final part. Welcome back to our deep dive into Napoleon Hill's The Law of Success. We've been uncovering some really powerful principles.
We have.
And I think we've saved one of the most intriguing for last, Hill's concept of cosmic habit force.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It definitely sparks curiosity, doesn't it?
It does.
It's a concept that invites us to think about our place in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
And how our individual actions contribute to a larger universal energy.
For sure.
I have to admit, this is one concept that I've always found a bit hard to grasp.
Yeah.
What did Hill actually mean by cosmic habit force?
Well, it's about recognizing the interconnectedness of everything.
Okay.
And understanding that our thoughts and actions create ripples that extend far beyond ourselves.
So it's kind of like a universal law of cause and effect, but applied to our thoughts and behaviors.
Right.
What you put out into the world comes back to you.
That's a great way to put it. Hill believed that our thoughts are not just fleeting mental events, but powerful forces that shape our reality. He argued that by aligning our thoughts and actions with the principles of success, we can harness this cosmic habit force to attract positive outcomes into our lives.
It sounds like he's suggesting that there's a kind of universal intelligence or energy that responds to our intentions and actions.
Right.
Sort of like a cosmic dance between our inner world and the outer world.
That's a beautiful way to describe it. Hill didn't necessarily use religious language, but he certainly believed in a higher power that governs the universe.
So he was a spiritual person.
He was. He felt that by understanding and working in harmony with this power, we can achieve incredible things.
So it's not just about positive thinking.
No.
But about aligning ourselves with a greater cosmic order.
Right.
With the natural laws that govern success and fulfillment.
Exactly. Hill believed that there are certain universal laws, including the law of success, that guide human achievement by understanding and applying these laws.
We can unlock our true potential and create a life of abundance and meaning.
It makes you think about the choices we make every day and how they contribute to the bigger picture of our lives and the world around us. This idea of interconnectedness also ties into Hill's emphasis on service to others, right?
Absolutely.
He believed that true success involves contributing to something greater than ourselves.
He did. He saw service to others as an essential component of a successful and fulfilling life. He felt that by focusing on creating value for others, we not only make a positive impact on the world, but also attract abundance and fulfillment into our own lives.
He even went so far as to say that those who solely pursue their own selfish interests are unlikely to achieve lasting success.
He did.
Wow, so he really believed in giving back.
He believed that true happiness and fulfillment come from making a difference in the lives of others.
Okay.
By contributing to a greater good,
Mm-hmm.
we tap into a source of energy and motivation.
That goes far beyond material rewards.
It's like that saying, it is in giving we receive.
Yeah.
When we focus on serving others, we open ourselves up to receiving blessings in unexpected ways.
That's a beautiful way to express it. Hill provides numerous examples of how acts of service, both big and small, can create a ripple effect of positive change and lead to unexpected rewards. He believed that putting the needs of others first opens us up to a flow of abundance and prosperity.
It's a reminder that true success is not just about achieving our own goals, but about making a positive contribution to the world around us.
Yeah.
It's about leaving things better than we found them.
I love that. And Hill believed that this ripple effect extends far beyond our immediate circle of influence. He felt that our thoughts and actions contribute to a collective consciousness that shapes the destiny of humanity.
Wow. So in a way, we're all interconnected and responsible for co-creating the future we desire.
Precisely. And Hill's message serves as a powerful call to action, urging us to use the power of our thoughts and actions to create a world filled with peace, prosperity, and fulfillment for everyone.
Well, we've covered so much ground in our deep dive into Napoleon Hill's The Law of Success.
We have.
From the power of imagination to the importance of self-control, from the principles of leadership to the concept of cosmic habit force.
Right.
Hill's work offers a wealth of wisdom for navigating the complexities of life.
Yeah.
And achieving our full potential.
It's a timeless classic that continues to inspire and empower readers.
Yeah.
Nearly a century after it was written. Its principles are just as relevant and impactful today as they were back then.
It's been an incredible journey exploring these ideas.
It have.
And if our listeners are looking for additional support on their journey to success and would like to delve deeper into these concepts, I highly recommend checking out Affirmifyjourney.com.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
They offer personalized affirmations tailored to your zodiac sign.
Interesting.
Which can be a great way to start your day with a positive mindset.
Yeah.
And attract abundance into your life.
It's a fantastic resource for anyone seeking to cultivate a more positive and empowered outlook on life.
Absolutely. We'll be sure to include a link in the show notes. And as always, thank you for joining us on this deep dive. We hope you found it insightful and inspiring. Until next time, keep striving for success, keep growing, and keep making a positive impact.